Now coming to the most important part, and I'm sure you all want to know, what can you do when you are angry? So, you know, though it might sound simple and you might think that it is very easy, but it is one of the most important things at that particular time, at that particular moment, whenever you are feeling angry, you need to do deep breathing. The reason is that, as I was telling you, you would have noticed whenever you feel angry, you go into a flight or fight response. And because the body goes, your mind goes into the flight or fight response, you would have noticed you start breathing heavily. And it is really important at that point in time to really, like I said, anger is a rising curve, right? If you do not come back at the right point in time, then it just keeps on escalating further and further. So what you need to do is, you need to at that point just try to come back. And the easiest way to come back is to just start taking deep breaths wherever you are. The reason is, because the moment you take deep breaths, you will start coming back. Just imagine the rising curve, right? But if you are withdrawing, then you are going back, and that's what we want. So whenever you start to do that, you will realize that, at least you are not going up, you are only coming back. So that is why we need to do, you can say, an immediate kind of check. And that is something which can really help you at that point in time. The second part, which is also very important, and I'll also share some of my clients' experiences, my clients who have come for anger related issues, they have spoken about this part of walking out of the situation, and it has also helped them a lot. So, what does it mean is, if you have time in hand, and that this particular, you are, and you will come to know in a few seconds, you will come to know you are getting angry. And if you can, it is very good to really walk out of that situation for some time, to really distance yourself from that situation. The reason is, again, if you see, if you keep going further and further, it will only escalate. So what are you doing? You are doing a control check. You are just cutting that situation for some time, and you're really losing your, you are really coming back. You're getting that balance. So some of my clients have mentioned, if they can, what they do is they will go out for a walk, or whatever you like to do. So it could be, some people like to listen to music, some people just go to the other room and just kind of, yeah, listen to music. Or if you have time, you just take a walk outside, go and just have fresh air outside. And anything that you basically like to do is something that you should be doing at that point in time. The reason is because, whenever you do that, your mind will come back to, from the flight or fight response, to a normal and a calm self. So that is what we are aiming to, right? Because remember, it only escalates further if we go there. So all our endeavors, all our efforts are pulling it back. So just imagine in your mind that rising curve. I don't have to go further, I have to come back. So that will help you. And that's why I'm giving you some of these easy techniques, which are really doable. And as I said, some of my clients have already tried it and tested these techniques, and it's really helped them a lot. So, and it's not difficult. You can obviously choose whichever is easy for you, at what point in time you can practice it. If it is easier for you to really walk out of the situation at that point in time, you can use this. If you think that you cannot really go out anywhere at that point in time, then you can choose deep breathing at that time, right? So you can really see that also according to the situation that you are in.